So, off.
Alright guys, we got the SOFIRN SC33. Happy to get this in. I kind of wanted it for a while, but they had a little discount code. You know, not the biggest percent off, but had to get it. Gotta drink that. Frostbite, this stuff is good. So yeah, I think I paid like 40 bucks or so. And I should be getting a modded one with like a 4000K emitter. So stay tuned for that, for a comparison from a cool guy. So yeah, I can't wait for that. We got 5200 lumens max, which I'm going to tell you right now, I did already open this up. Haven't tried it. I tried it in the house. But I don't think it's 5200. I'm pretty sure it's more like 4000 or so. You know, that's SOFIRN. A lot of their numbers aren't correct. A lot of companies too, so don't just think that is what you're going to get. You should think what it's going to be, but sadly, that's not how it works. But for the price, I mean, you just got to keep that in mind. Plus, the 4000K is definitely going to be less, but it's a high CRI, so yeah. So there's the box. Definitely updated since the last time I purchased. So you can kind of read that. Turbo 5200 lumens, high 18, 700, 350. Yeah, that should definitely be lower in my opinion, but because that's pretty high. IP68. And see if it includes a battery. Why do they have without? I think this one, because some of their lights you can choose with or without, but maybe this one too, I can't remember. Yeah, let's open it up. Just kind of put that. We'll make it look nice. See that? I think that was the seller, so I don't know who that is, but they had the deal, so I buy it. Or I bought it. Got the manual, we got the lanyard, O-rings, looks like one of those Dincy, or if that's even a word, lanyard. Your USB-C cable, A to C. And this, or the light, I believe, yeah, it did charge PD charging. Some lights don't. I don't know why, I wish they all did. Or, you know, like the newer lights, but this one did. So that is good to see. There is the light. But we always go through the manual quick because I need to too. Because I can't memorize all this stuff, but pretty much I won't go through this because it's obviously on the box we just read. But yeah, just keep in mind this is more like 4000 lumen. You can maybe get more with like a Samsung 40T or 30T 21700, but there's probably other videos on that. You got to check it out. But yeah, it is 21700, so that is good to see. I love 21700. It's definitely the way to go in my opinion. 18650 is still good. You know, obviously it's less milliamps, but it's lighter to carry. This light I would not carry in my pocket. I'll just tell you that right now. I don't really EDC lights like that anyways, so. But yeah. Tells you how to put the battery in, which should be self-explanatory. Except some of those OLEDs where you had to put it upside down. But yeah, here's like the battery level. So green is 75 or 100 to 75. Flashing green is 50 to 75. I mean, do they really need that? I would just say keep it green. And then when it gets like 50, yeah, 50 to 25 is red, and then flashing red. So pretty much when it gets red, you need to charge. I don't think they need the flashing green, but it's alright. So it should take about 2.5 hours to charge is 2 amp, so that's good. Because if I had this on the charger, I would charge it at like 1 to 2 amps, so that's good. So it has direct access to turbo. Double click to activate turbo. And then double click for moonlight. And then to strobe is probably 3 clicks. Triple click for a strobe. 1 click to return to the previous mode. And then you got lock and unlock. So after 2 minutes, this light will lock out. So you got to double click. But when it's off, I guess you can do 4 fast clicks to switch. That you can turn it off, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like. So I'll probably just leave it on, but that's the only thing, you gotta double click it. So there's some more safety instructions. We ain't gonna go through all that. Let's take a look at the light. There she is. Nice looking. It's like the kind of matte black. I like that. I don't like the chalky kind of matte black, like I forget the old light. Oh, I think the MSR, like DS1 or something back in the day. That was like a matte, chalky feel. Ugh, I hate it. I couldn't stand that. But this is like a good matte. It has grip, and it's, you know, it's nice. And yeah, the thing right there. Like, I did use this last night, but I had it in my bed. So there's no way I scratched it. But there's already some of the anodization. It's not a huge deal, but yeah, because I never dropped it. So I don't know how that happened. But yeah, here's, you got to take off this little thing in there for the battery. But I think this thing looks pretty sweet though. I think if this was black, it would look better. Just all black. Because I like this button. It's like a gray. I think it just matches really nice. USB-C port, which is good to see. I would say the port, I mean, it stays in, but it's a little annoying. Looks like it might be. Like if you hold it, it kind of gets in the way, I ain't gonna lie. So I think they could have put it maybe at the head or up here. I don't know. It is kind of annoying, I'll say that. I do have like I bought some USB covers, not for this light, but for that night core. But I think if you put that in here, it's gonna stick in, so you ain't gonna be able to get it out. So this is kind of the con that I see. Personally, it kind of bothers me. You know, luckily it doesn't come out easy. But it's just something for me to note. And the tint isn't the best neither, but see, oh, is that another spot? Yeah. Right there. It's not for me. I'll tell you that much. If I would have dropped it, I would say so. We'll unscrew it. So it is kind of hard to get off and on because the battery pops out. And I'll show you something next what we got coming, that Workhorse, which I think has like the same thing. It literally looks like the same thing. We'll have to, when we open that, I'm gonna definitely make sure. But yeah. So yeah, this light is a little bit hard to get into, or to put it all back together. There we go. You get the non-anodized threads. You get an O-ring. It looks lubed up really nice. Yes. Very stiff spring. I don't know if it's this light, but I was watching some video and it kind of dented it, I think. Some of these springs can dent the battery. This one is really stiff. And I think that's the XHP 50.3 HI, right? Yep. glass lens, the orange peel reflector. Plus you get their 21700, which just says like 50 amp, which I don't think there's any way that a 5000 can do that. I don't know. Maybe they came a long way in a couple years since I've been out of the game, but I highly doubt that. But this will fit in my charger, so it's definitely, I think, like an unprotected cell. Not 100% sure, but I'm not that detailed in this. But I guess, yeah, let's pop it in. See, sometimes it's kind of hard. Ooh, see, I got it that time. On camera, I get it. But sometimes it wants to pop out because the battery kind of pops it out. So yeah, kind of not happy about the anodization, but I don't know. I guess what can you do? But I like the look of this. And it's heavy, so I don't personally, I wouldn't ETC this. And it does have mode memory, so let's go through. This is the lowest. Next one up, so you got to press and hold to go up. That should be high. So just press and hold and boom, boom, boom. Double click for that turbo, which I can feel the heat. Then from off, you can press and hold like the moonlight. Which, did this even say it had a moonlight? I don't think so. It's on. Let me read this to see. I didn't see a moonlight. Never mind, I did. I just forgot. Moonlight 10 lumens, so that is good. They just didn't say it on the box, so I forgot. See, there's no way I can remember all that crap, but it just depends if the spacing is good. And we get the dogs out there. So yeah, to me, the spacing pretty good, man. I like it. Just the tint isn't too good. It's going to be hard to capture on camera, but like it's pretty cool white. Turbo is probably the worst color. It's kind of blue, but we'll see when I get that, or hopefully I get it the 5000K. We got Georgie coming. Georgie, what are you doing? See, every time they bark, they want to go outside. No, buddy, you ain't going out. But I guess that's going to be it for this. It seems nice. Tint isn't my favorite, but what are you going to do? Luckily, you got cool people to mod them. I'd probably like a 5000K, but we'll see. 4000 should be good. I just like the look of it, man. Just not this. There he goes. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to take this out in a couple days. And then we're going to do that Workhorse PT.1 next. I just got that one today. I can't wait to test these both out. Because it's going to be hot coming. We got a heat wave coming, so. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.